Hi, I'm Shelley Boris, and I'm one of the owners of Dolly's Restaurant in Garrison, New York, and Fresh Company Catering. We run the food service at the Storm King Art Center. We've collaborated on lots of Solstice dinners. We're unfortunately not going to be at Storm King this year, but I just want to encourage you all to support Storm King. I'm here today to show you a recipe we're calling Sunny Solstice Eggs. We have some wonderful vegetables from one of our favorite farms, Four Winds Farm in Gardner, New York. Spinach we're going to use, asparagus, beautiful green garlic. We have herbs that we've grown in our commissary kitchen at the Garrison Institute. We're going to tie up some herbs. In this case, we have thyme, tarragon, and parsley. You could use other herbs. In our garden, we like bronze fennel. We have marjoram, which I love. We're going to add this to the whole milk, 2 cups in this case. Bay leaf, a little bit of nutmeg, and let that steep. While that's steeping into boiling water, we're going to place 5 eggs. The recipe, you could do 4 to 8. And those are going to cook for about 5.5 minutes. For toast today, we're going to use some focaccia. This is a bread we make at Dolly's. It uses a sourdough starter and flour from Ithaca, New York. You can use any toast point, of course. We'll start the bechamel now. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, the butter's foaming, slightly turning brown. We're going to add about 3 tablespoons of flour and whisk it the whole time you're adding it. Add the scalded milk, so we're removing the herbs. We're going to whisk this until the sauce thickens. Okay, so to this bechamel, as soon as it was thick, we added black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, and some freshly grated nutmeg. And we're going to set that aside, let it stiffen up a little while it cools, and we'll go to the eggs now. When the eggs are very fresh, they can be tricky to peel. We're going to do it gently because they are soft-boiled eggs. All right, there we have 5 very pretty eggs. So we're going to cut off the tops to this green garlic. We can keep those for stock or soup. We're going to slice these on the thin side because you do want them to get tender and mix up nicely with the spinach and the asparagus. We're going to start the garlic in cold olive oil, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're going to add also 1 tablespoon of butter so that it doesn't just brown real quickly and the whole bunch of it gets nice and tender. A little bit of sweetness. We're going to add a little bit of salt. If I were doing just greens, I would probably add a chili arbol or something. I like a little heat. We're also, but I wouldn't with the egg and with the bechamel. I'd keep it gentle. But I think we will add another sprig of thyme to this to keep that herb flavor going. There we go. So we're gonna have out these asparagus and cut them on a diagonal. The slices cook nice and evenly, and they'll disperse just like the garlic will amongst the spinach. Stop. We're ready to add the asparagus. We had a little color and nice hot pan. Baby spinach that's very dry. That's the key here. This is a nice 12-inch heavy bottomed skillet. Cast iron is good. Rolled steel, black steel is good. You could do this easily in batches. You'd be better off doing a small amount at a time. If you do too much in too small of a pan and the spinach starts to release water, it gets a bit soggy. I'm gonna set it out onto a flat plate. We're gonna just divide about 1/4 of the amount of spinach. We'll take the thyme branches out the last minute so they impart as much flavor as possible. stretch it out and then leave a little indentation in the middle. There we go. And then we're going to get the bechamel. Okay, now we're going to pop that right into the broiler. You could keep it lightly browned or very brown. All right, let's check it out. Oh, beautiful. I think that looks great. Okay, let's cut it open and see that sunny inside. Beautiful eggs. Delicious.